Hey guys, so today is a new makeup tutorial. I went on a date night last night with one of my friends, and this is the look I went with. I am in love with this look. First, I'm going to start with my foundation. It's the Neutrogena Skincare. I don't remember which exactly one it is. I think it's the Nurturing one. I'm in shade 10 Ivory for that foundation, and I'm absolutely obsessed. It gives such great coverage, and honestly it may look a little pale on my skin in video, but it actually matches my skin tone really well after I contour and highlight. Next, I'm going with the full face concealer from Ulta, and then I'm just gonna do some triangles and some concealing and highlighting. Then and as always, I'm just gonna beat out the underneath of my eyes last, so this way the concealer can kind of soak it in and give it a lighter color. Then I'm going to bake it using my CoverGirl powder. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's in, I think, the lightest shade they have. I just love it. And then taking whatever excess is on the Beauty Blender, I blend it into highlights on my face, and then I continue to buff out the powder throughout the rest of my face without touching the rest of my bake. I'm going to then take my e.l.f. brow kit. I'm going to take the spoolie that comes with it and the brow gel and just spoolie through my brows real quick. I love the effect it gives it. It gives them a lot darker color, and it does help them stay in place for the rest of the day. Like that. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. duo eyeshadow thing and just take that darker brown and just powder on my brows so they don't move, like kind of set them in a way. Well, I mean, it is setting them. What am I talking about? Then I'm going to take my NYX matte bronzer in the shade Deep and contour the living crud out of my face so I do not look like a potato. There we go. And I'm singing along to music. Taking a smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to quickly contour my nose. It's not going to be completely blended out. This is mainly just placing the pigment onto my nose in the places I want them exactly. And then in a second here, I'm going to take a big fluffy kabuki brush and just blend that out. Taking the same brush, I brushed away my bake, and now we're going to get to the eyes. I already primed, and I'm taking my NYX Perfect Filter palette in Golden Hour and taking the lightest matte shade, which I'm going to set the rest of my crease to brow bone with after I have primed, so blending becomes easier. Taking the fluffy blending brush again and taking the lighter brown shade in the palette, I'm going to define my crease a bit, just to give it a bit more depth. Taking the darker brown matte shade, I'm going to define it just a little bit more, creating like a soft cut crease. It's not as defined, but hey, I like it. Keep on blending. Taking this giant Walmart palette I got for about 10 bucks, I'm taking the shade Galaxy, which is a really dark brown, and just continuing to define my crease. Next, going back to the Perfect Filters palette, I'm taking that really dark, kind of metallic-y, I don't know how to describe this shade. It's like a bronzy gold color. I know it doesn't really look like it on camera, but in real life it's a lot more gold. And I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. After this, I'm going to be taking the shade next to it. It's a bit of a lighter gold, and just packing that on the center of my lid to create an illusion of a bigger lid. Or at least a more lifted lid, at least. And that's me trying to be a model. Okay, let's move on. Taking the a small pencil brush and taking the dark brown shade again, and just going a little bit more. I'm taking about 2/3 of my lower lash line and filling that in. Then taking this other shade on the other side of the palette that's kind of like the first shade that we put on our lid, but it's a bit lighter and it's a bit more orange toned. Then I'm going to take the light yellow gold shade and put that on the inner corner of my lid, or on my eye at least. And then I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. liquid liner in jet black, and I'm just going to be doing a small cut baby eyeliner, which is basically I'm taking the 2/3 of my lash line and lining that instead of going the full way, so it creates a bit more of an open eye instead of the full effect. Then taking my Revlon Ultimate All-in-One Mascara. I'm obsessed with this stuff. The little mascara wand gets all my lashes and it just looks amazing. This is currently my favorite mascara next to the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. And I'm just going to continue to sing silently to myself while I do my mascara, which is something I am pretty sure everyone does when listening to music while putting on their makeup. Don't lie to me. You all do it too. And sorry if my voice sounds a bit grungy today. I just woke up and doing this voiceover. Next, I'm going to go back to that palette and I'm going to take a Duke the Morphe, I think it's the 510 brush, which is a great packing highlighting brush. I'm going to be taking the Pinky Rose Gold shade from the Perfect Filters palette and using that as my cheek highlight. I love it because it gives me like a nice like rosy blush color. Then taking the NYX highlighter in Ritualistic. I know you can't read it, but it does say Ritualistic highlighter, and it's a like perfect white shade. And I know my camera keeps like changing colors on me. I don't know what's going on, but this just gives it a bit more of a glow and blinding effect. Highlighting the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, going into the forehead, and then my cupid's bow. I don't do my chin because I realize that makes me look a little sweaty. Then taking my Aquaphor chapstick and just going to apply that real quick. Just going to apply that liberally because my lips are very chapped in the winter. Then taking the Color Trend lipstick that my mom gave me in Rosewood. I know I didn't show it on camera, but it's the Rosewood lipstick. Just going to apply that real quick. And you can leave it as is, but I decided to take it a step further and use the NYX Lingerie in Silk Indulgent and place that in the center of my lips and smack it out and kind of blend it out to create a nice small ombre, and keep doing that until I get the pigment in the center of my lips that I want. You can continue doing that if you want to get a bit more of a like bigger ombre, I guess. But that's it for the video. I'm just gonna fix my hair because I straightened it and it looks pretty good. And that's me trying to be sexy and, you know, trying to show off the makeup. Honestly, I love this look. It's a nice glowy effect. You can leave the eyes as is and do like a more nude lip, but I like the small like pinky brown tones. Well, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and the rest of your winter break if you already have it. Have a good day. I love you guys. Bye.